So, happy Sunday, everyone. This is our last batch of stocks by request for the week. And if you guys have not seen the previous videos that we talked about, I talked about Jollibee, Shakey's, Frutas, Max. Then we've also added Metrobank, DMC, JG Summit, Ayala Corp, Marymart, Double Dragon, MRC, MY into the mix. So if you have not seen that, you can reference the videos prior to this if those are the stocks that you guys wanted me to analyze and also watch for. But for this video, I just want to double down on ACEN, Dito, Ayala Land, and I think there's one more. Ayala Land and wait lang, I think I forgot. yan na naman, yan na naman ako. What's the other one? Oh, Metrobank. Okay, tama ba? Did I say Metrobank? Hindi pa. So, ACEN, Dito, Ali, and Metrobank, which has had good movements also. So, before I begin, and I've been saying this over and over, but if you're new, please remember, these are not stock picks, these are not stock tips. Do not buy, sell, hold, avoid the stock just because it's talked about in YouTube. You have to form your own opinion. You have to do your research because of this. This is not me telling you what to do. This is me showing my principles on how I trade the markets with confidence because it can be done, and that's what I want you to have. I don't want you to rely on what I'm saying. I want this video to give you information because this is for informational purposes. I want this video to give you data that you can process, that you can analyze, and then you see bits and pieces of how I analyze it, and then you marry it to your own style and strategy, and then that's what you use so that you can trade the markets with confidence. Because if there's one thing that I'll say over and over, yung magpapayaman sa inyo, hindi dahil nakikinig kayo sa kaibigan nyo, yung magpapayaman sa inyo, yung nakikinig kayo sa sarili nyo. At kung nakinig kayo sa sarili nyo, nagawa nyo ng tama, it doesn't mean hindi kayo magkakamali, makakagawa kayo ng sistema at nagkakaroon ng confidence. Kung nagkaroon kayo ng confidence, that's something unstoppable already. So anyways, if you guys are ready, comment, I'm excited, press the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and let's go. So I'll start with AC Energy, but we've been featuring AC Energy over and over in this video series. And I don't know, a lot of you have been asking about it, but nothing much has changed. And that's what I like about watching, analyzing, and looking at the stock market or looking at uh, the market as a whole. You can look at it from a trend and a range perspective. So even though a couple of days has moved, nothing has changed for ACEN. It's already consolidating with the main support at 5.85 and the main resistance at 6.6. And alam ko, we posted a video on with ACEN around Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, around Tuesday last week, and we already mentioned it, or Monday, I think Monday, a week ago. We've already mentioned it more than a week ago that it's starting already to consolidate. So if you look at it, this is Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday. So if you look at it from this perspective, it's already showing signs of consolidation. It's already showing signs that it's starting to range already. So, kung mapapansin mo, you don't have to predict the daily movement. And please remember, no one can predict the daily movement of a stock. And it's ludicrous to try to know what will be its exact price at its specific time. No one can do that. That most of the time that you can actually know where a stock is you can know the direction, meaning the trend, or you can know the range where it's actually moving. So what I do know for AC Energies, I don't know what will be its price Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday next week, but what I do know is its range has not changed. 5.85 is its support, its resistance is 6.6. Nothing has changed. And from a trend perspective, this is still pretty much its trend. Nothing much also has changed, has shifted on how the trend is. It's still pushing up, it's still on an uptrend. So, again, if you are a trend follower, just follow the trend. You don't have to panic, you don't have to watch it every day. You just have to look at your charts maybe every day, but you don't have to monitor it every second because this may sound paulit-ulit, but in reality, truthfully, the money is never in it's never in how much you monitor it, it's how you position. As a bonus, I want to add Ayala Corporation to the mix. This is AC, same thing as you notice. It's still progressing in an upward trending fashion, but it's also consolidating 809 support, 872 resistance, and it has been at that level since November 9. So from November 9 to around December 4, 5 to where we are now, it's still consolidating. Main upward trend is bullish. but short-term range is 809, 872 as its I'll say range, or the area where you could possibly range trade it. Next possible resistance breakout from 872 is 920 and 974. If you'd like me to at least, just in case no this pushes through and becomes a larger upward move, this is how it could possibly look like from that particular perspective. But if you notice it here, similar to the other examples that I've shown people, AC also is back above pre-pandemic levels, and that's how the stock market is a forward-looking market. People are already somehow projecting, seeing, thinking where it could possibly go and what its particular movement will be. So forward looking, because people are expecting that, hey, teka lang, the worst for the economy is over. And there's an anticipation that, hey, better days are ahead. And since there's an anticipation that better days are ahead, then that's what's causing people to buy more. So this is Ali. Nothing also has changed. Similar to AC. No, AC is pushing up in its upward trending form. Ali is also doing the same, and I'll just peg this also. It's starting to build off of this. Oh, sorry. Starting to build. I'll erase this. I'll erase this. I'll erase. That's so important. That's the reversal pattern for Ali. But I just wanted to point this out to all of you that if I'll extend this over here, there you will see that it's also building another upward push. So Ali is reversing from a downtrend. Ali is bouncing off an upward trend support. It's also making another shorter upward trend. It's reversing right now, but short term resistance is at 40. It has not broken out from that particular level. And if there's a couple of things that I'd like to point out, is that RSI noted this, but even though there was an RSI cross down, it did not really cause it to push much lower. The trend is still pretty much intact. The range right now, most likely, current range that is moving for Ali, you could put it 36. I'll erase this so that it's broader kasi nabasag naman din yung 38. So the more prevailing theme right now for Ali is 40 peso resistance, then 36 peso support. So failure to break the 40 peso level next week, Ali could just retrace here back to 36. The tradable range from 36 to 40, this is around, that's around a decent 11%. It's a good quick trade na rin. But to add this also, no, if you want to look here, next possible resistance breakout from 40, then you have a shot, you have a narrative that Ali could go to around 43, or around, you can peg it at around the 44 peso level. So there. Next stock I want to talk about is Metro Bank. This is MBT. Similar to the other examples that I've been showing you, it's still breaking out from the 43 peso mark. It's still currently trying to reverse. It has broken past the 200-day moving average, but for it to fully reverse, it must break this downward trending line. And if you see it right here, it's gonna be, I think, in the next few days, no, it will come to a point where it will try to attack it. Either the resistance becomes so strong right here that it doesn't break it and it falls back down, or it successfully breaks past it. And for the first time, we see Metrobank also go above the 55 or at least 56 peso level. So please do note that this was the price of Metrobank before the pandemic, before the lockdown happened. So let's see 56. But what's interesting about that is it gives Metrobank a solid chance also to fully reverse. And we talked about this in other videos. Bonus for this, I'm going to show you GTCAP. GTCAP, nauna na, GTCAP is at the resistance. So if next week we see GTCAP start to fall a bit, it's mainly because it's at the resistance. So first thing, it could break this and this. But the breakout from the 654 level will continue its upward move to bring it to the 735 level. And if you do note this, GTCAP is massively trying to reverse already, with a couple of indications showing you that it's reversing. Moving averages are bullish, breakout from 537. Now, let's see how strong the resistance is at the 665 level. If that will push the stock lower, or we could see Metro Bank or at least GD Capital continue its upward push. So we talked about ACEN, we talked about Ali, we talked about Ayala Corp, we talked about Metro Bank, we talked about GT Capital. Let's talk about Dito, and then we'll just end the podcast right here. Simple, short, sweet for this weekend. And I hope you guys learned a lot. And by the way, links are in the description. Two things: January, end of January, technical analysis, classroom, small group session. Uh, first come first serve, small class. For those who want to join, link is there. Then we don't have it an online class yet, but we are building one, technical analysis. I'm finally starting to do it na. Sobrang dami ng message. Ito na yun. But please drop your email address on the second link katabi nun. Uh, and then the team will notify you once the online course is available. Then books available via Shopee in the description. Free videos, also playlists via YouTube. We have thousands of videos in YouTube. Basics, technicals, and fundamentals of the market. And yun, that's it. Just relatively tired. This weekend we had a small group session naman for Stock Smarts Manila, fundamental analysis naman. So that's why I don't know. It's been a bit tiring, I guess. Anyways, I'll just end this dito. For dito, this is how it looks there. As you can see, no, nothing also has changed. The progression looks similar to how ACEN is. It's basically consolidating. It's close now to our main resistance at the 7 peso mark. So please just watch out for this next week, that if it does not break out from 7, that's a take profit point for those who bought at this particular support level at the 6.16 level, and for those who bought at the 5.5 level. So let's see. Failure to break out from the 7 peso resistance will result in quick traders uh, as an area for people to start to take profits. But if it breaks out, then we have a shot and we have a narrative to see Dito no somehow at least push higher once again. So this is where Dito was. If it continues further, it may attack and move past at least this particular level. Previous highs where ISM was at. So please remember, Dito used to be ISM. So the previous stock price of where ISM is, yun yung sinusunod ng Dito sa ngayon. So there, that's it. Short and sweet. I hope you guys got a lot from this, and I hope that this gave you massive content and this helped you trade the markets with confidence. Please remember, do not buy, sell, hold the stock just because I talked about it here. Please do your own due diligence and study. This is for informational purposes, but I just want you guys to win, and that's the heart of all of this, and that's why I do videos like this, because I want to teach Filipinos, and I wanna make this parang a legacy to the next generation, that the next generation of Filipinos are doing better because all of us right now are taking the time to learn, to build the skills, to invest. And there, that's it for now. Marvin Germo. Hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. For those who want to invest in other markets, links are in the description also below. So that's it. Marvin Burma, see you all again soon. Marvin Burma, see you all again soon, guys. And God bless you all. Trade well, trade strong, trade smart.